Hey everybody, Courtney with Parents for Change. Um, as the beginning of the school year is starting, and I have still yet to have an answer to where $300,000 has went. I see a lot of parents that say, "Well, go to a school board meeting, go voice your opinion." Well, us as a parent, if we have a question, and us as a taxpayer, if we have a question, if we direct that question to the superintendent or to any board member, it should be answered 100% with accuracy and 100% with transparency. And that's not the case. They think that they don't have to be transparent with us, the parent or the taxpayer. I asked a question the week before Memorial Day weekend to my superintendent from Cleveland County Schools as to where the $20 technology fees are going, which totals up to be anywhere from $300,000 to $320,000, $330,000, depending. And I have still yet to get an answer. And this man makes $209,000 a year. All the while, we have teachers that don't make 40. All the while, we have kids going without. All the while, we have, them demanding us pay a $20 technology fee when most of these kids are on Medicaid, food stamps. Their parents get work first or Section 8, or they get some type of assistance from the government. So how in all reality can these school systems expect us, the parents, to pay these fees? And also, too, they don't want you to give your child their own laptop because they can't monitor it. So they're technically holding the curriculum hostage. You either pay that $20 or it's going to stay on your record and you can't walk when you're 18 and we're going to harass you when you can't get your certificates, you can't get your report cards, you can't get this, you can't get that. Well, the last time I checked, a child has no ability to get a job. They're called dependents till they're 18 for a reason. And for any school to be charging and holding a curriculum hostage when they don't allow textbooks anymore, there's none of that. So, it's simple. If they ask me a question, if that teacher sends me an email and asks me a question, or the principal or whomever, and I don't answer it, she's going to blow up my email. And plus, she's going to send a letter. And if it's important enough, or if she wants to answer bad enough, she will send a police officer or social services to my door. So why isn't the same transparency that they expect us to have, why isn't it the same? I shouldn't have to go to a school board meeting to get an answer. I shouldn't. I shouldn't have to take time out of my day to go to a school board meeting when half the time they don't listen to what you say and they got a gavel. And we've lost the morality of it all. We have grown men and women sitting on school boards that have no morals whatsoever. They're only worried about how you line their pockets with money. And that's the end of it, folks. Because if they cared about our children, why do we have children graduating that cannot read, cannot write, and cannot even sign their name on a check? If they cared about our child's education, that $20 wouldn't matter at all. They would want that child to have that education. But no, they're worried about that $20. And my county even charged $20 for chargers that were $5 to $9 on Amazon. So they're also overcharging for broken parts. That's asinine. If the gas station decided to charge you $6 for a gallon for gas, would you be okay with that? And if any of y'all say yes, you would know. So come on. Why is it okay for them to do us this way with our children? I guarantee you, if you go to the schoolhouse this year and ask to sit in for the whole day, you're going to be told no. No, that's not allowed. I wonder why that's not allowed. Oh, you're going to disrupt the classroom. All right. I want to see what's going on. 2, These school systems claims they're worried about our kids' security. They got to have clear cups now. You can't send them to school without clear cups because we're worried about what they're drinking. Really? Really? If you were that worried about our children's security and safety, why don't you have CCTV in every classroom so we can monitor what's going on behind those closed doors? And the same rules you enforce on the children, why don't you enforce them on the adults? Because half the adults that are hired for the educational system have been found to be not the best. Sexual assaults out yin yang. And I mean, come on, folks. It doesn't take a rocket science to figure out why we need CCTV in every classroom. And if they were truly worried about our children's safety, a lot more would be done. They're not worried. The only money that gets spent in these schools is in the academic department. I wonder why. Not the academic department, the athletics department, excuse me. Why do they spend all this money in the athletic departments? Why do they do that? They don't do it for band, really, because band doesn't bring in money. But for the football stadiums, for soccer, all those basketball, baseball, we're charging $20 for a ticket. Let's bring it in, baby. $20 a ticket? Come on now. Really? Why? If and they say they're worried about what children do in their off time. Well, why would you charge $20 to get into a football game? They should be able to earn privileges to go to a football game on their grades, on not missing any days. Every child. $20 to get into a football game? That's asinine. That's stupid. But guys, and I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you're just going to have to open your common sense and your thinking button, okay? Quit letting the government think for you. Have a little bit of common sense and think, does this make sense? You can buy a used Chromebook, $40, $25, $30. Or you can go buy a computer for $200. There you go. But they don't want you using that, by God. They can't secure that. What it is, do you know that if your child emails you on that school computer, that email won't go through to you? So if your child has a problem and they need to get a hold of you, well, they're not allowed cell phones anymore. They got to ask that teacher for permission. What if the teacher's the problem? That teacher can block any email that the kid's trying to send out in general. So that means that if your child's in danger from a teacher sitting in a locked classroom that they have to ask permission to leave out of, that's why they don't want CCTV. Because that means the child could look up at the camera and say, I need help. They don't want that. Because that would cause too much liability. We, the taxpayers, own the schools. We own the school board. We outnumber them 20-1. The problem is, y'all won't come and stand together. And don't come at me with going to a school board meeting. I won't do it. It's a waste of time and a waste of money. And my gas needs... No. They're nothing but all bald-faced liars. On our school board, they're liars. One man claimed he was broke when he ran for the school board. Now he opened up a pub. But he didn't have no ownership in it 6 months ago, mind you. He just worked there. So the amount of lies that are allowed to happen, they've done been fired. Because I guarantee you, if it's a teacher, a school staff member, and they make a mistake, guess what's going to happen? They going to be wrote up. They going to be let go. Why is it so hard for us to hold these people that get elected in accountable? If they make two mess ups, they need to be out the door. But anywho, that's my spiel for today. I love y'all guys so big, so much, and thank you all for following. And let's stand up for our kids. Our kids are our future. We have no future without our kids. They want our kids dumb as a box of rocks on Sunday. Because they know if our kids are dumb as a box of rocks on Sunday, they're going to end up in a jailhouse where they can continue to make money off of them. Think about it. Love y'all so big. Peace out.